of the day. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina today laid utmost importance upon formulating a long-term plan for overall development of the country. At the same time, she also sought well-thought-out ideas in this regard from the bureaucrats to prepare the nation's development pathway for 2041. The Prime Minister made the remarks while addressing a function at her Tejgaon office in Dhaka this morning. The program was organized on the occasion of signing the Annual Performance Agreement APA of various ministries and departments for 2018-19 fiscal year. As the nation's progress largely depends on the dedicated services of government employees, Hasina urged them to work with devotion and sincerity for proper implementation of the big budget of the fiscal year. Referring to the introduction of the APA module of the government, the Prime Minister said that the system has expedited the implementation of the development plans as well as its quality of the work. Different areas, including some Rohingya camps, were inundated due to continuous downpour in Cox's Bazar. No Man's Land on the border area in Bangladesh was inundated on Tuesday. Nearly 6,000 Rohingya took shelters on the hill. Meanwhile, water has entered into most of the houses of Rohingya camp. Besides, it was reported that many other Rohingya camps were inundated. Thousands of Rohingya children, women and men are living in increasing risk due to the monsoon water. Ten villages of Fulgazi and Bolshuram were inundated again as water of Mohona River increased in Feni due to heavy downpour. Some thousands of people became water marooned at some villages including Rampur, Durgapur, Ratunpur, Chitulia and Shaldor were inundated due to the increased water of Mohona River. Water Development Board officials said that the flood may be prevented if the dam construction project is implemented properly. Meanwhile, water of Shirma River and Howrah of Sunamganj also increased due to the past few days of continuous downpour. The continuous raining inundated many areas including Tegriya, Kajie Point and Madhya Bazar. The 3-day National Conference on Sustainable Development Goals started in Dhaka today. Policymakers of government, private and donor agencies will participate at the conference and exchange their opinions to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. Joining the inauguration ceremony, State Minister for Finance and Planning Ministry M.A. Mannan said that the coordination among government and private organizations are required to implement the Sustainable Development Goals. Besides, the State Minister also sought assistance from all concerned authorities to make government development programs sustainable. At the same time, he also hoped that Bangladesh will be able to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals before 2030. During this time, government policymakers said that Bangladesh would become a role model to all if all people help their concerned authorities to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. Export and import activities were halted at Hilli Land Port in Dinajpur as Indian truck drivers and helpers called for an indefinite strike. Importers stopped unloading of rice in the land port from June 6 as 28% tax was imposed on imported rice in 2018-19 fiscal year budget. As a result, more than 400 truck drivers of 215 trucks for imported rice from India have got stuck in the Hilli Land Port. They silently took positions in front of the Hilli immigration for the last 3 days. As the concerned authorities did not respond, drivers and helpers called for the strike for an indefinite period from today.